Hey everyone, it's Libby from Maighstir Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people. That's WORIMI, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides in the universal energies, using my trip and wait tarot, which means a little bit of. Let's have a look at a little bit of fun. So, in regards to, let's put it this way. The aid packages to Ukraine, to Israel, to the Palestinians. Interesting to see the Palestinians have a higher amount in the aid package, so they should. That was tied to the border, has now been split, thank goodness. The Senate has passed the aid packages. They now have to go to the House for approval. But there is the usual call in the Senate. I believe it was 66 to 33 or something approved the aid packages. We're looking at about something like 60 billion to Ukraine, and then single digits for Israel and the Palestinians. So, not getting into that, not getting into the aid itself. I want to have a look at the movement to Ditch Mitch. Entertainment only. Ditch Moscow Mitch. However, Mitch seems to have had a change of heart in recent years, supporting this package. So the usual culprits have come out. There's a harsh truth coming forward. This is rashness, actually. I'm getting rashness, spur of the moment rashness here. The usual culprits, who are we looking at? Utah, Mike Lee, Hawley, Cruz, the senators. They've all come out and said, some interesting ones actually came out in support of Mitch, but the usual culprits came out and said it's about time Mitch McConnell goes. So, well, Mitch McConnell should have gone 10 years ago, but we'll have a look at it. What's he, 81 now? I have always flung out again. There is a harsh truth coming forward, but it's also their rash actions, their rashness of leaping into the fray is what I'm getting there, is going to force them to retreat. Also, could be some shocking news that comes out about Mitch's health. I have seen that he won't finish his term, that he will leave due to health reasons. It'll just get so bad that he just can't function any further. But you've got to remember, so as Bo the Fifth Column pointed out, this is a dude who has been in the Congress since Nixon times. Goodness me, that was just about before I was born, if I remember correctly. He's been there for a long time because he's cagey and wily and he knows how to work it, etc. Whereas these new starts, can I call them that, are demanding that he step down. So, how's it going to go for Mitch? Come on down, Mitch McConnell. Right, packing up the truth and moving on. Figure here, covered in a blanket, moving on. Challenged by Sword of Truth, a judgment moment coming for him, the sword cutting through the crown. Let's see how it's going to go. And behind the scenes, we've got Trump. So I'm really getting here that this is Lee, Hawley, Cruz et al., the 30-odd, plus some in the House, calling for him to resign, step down, whatever you like to call it. The tweeting faction in the House, the maggots in the House, calling for him to step down. But this sort of truth and knowledge, it's a new beginning. Moving on, new beginning. Okay, let's see where this goes. Tower moment for Mitt. I don't think it's the fact that they're calling him to step down. I just really think there's going to be a mental health issue here that's just can no longer be denied. So calling for him to step down, a tower moment. How's it going to go for Mitch? Well, here's the plotting. The plotting going on behind the scenes to bring him down. Ooh, this could be interesting. Externally, an unwieldy burden of messaging that's coming out. Internally, the DOJ. It's also the Biden administration. I mean, there's an election coming up. Let's keep going. Page of Swords bringing forth a truth, the Fool, a new start. Also foolishness to pander to the base here. Anxiety, foolishness to pander to the base, anxiety, connections with Russia, and a cleansing. Okay, this is taking me and downfall. Okay, so let's see where this is going. New start, big stick. And there is a difficult decision to be made in regards to this, and we've got the Justice card coming. Okay, the Fool's Gold on the bottom, the poor choices, a lot of headlines coming out about those who money laundered and accepted bribes and stole, and the infighting trying to throw under the bus. I'm getting more than just Mitch here. I'm getting a pull towards the next election. Now Mitch is not up for election. Let me get that right. But I'm getting that it will be very Democrat heavy in the House and Congress. They will have a clear majority. It won't be a landslide majority, unfortunately, but it will be a clear majority, and there's going to be a lot of investigation going on. So just show me Mitch McConnell going forward. Show me Mitch McConnell going forward. Wounded with his back up against the wall here, having to defend himself. He's going to be the leader of, I can say, an annihilated Senate. Let's have a look. Show me the future of Mitch McConnell. Show me the future of Mitch McConnell. Future of Mitch McConnell. Show me, guys. Future of Mitch McConnell. Oh, cards coming out everywhere. You want those put back there, okay? And that one on top, okay? I hope your guys aren't as... Oh, right, well, that's why they wanted that one on top. Yeah, does not look good for Mitch. Stabbed in the back, left for dead, and it's coming fairly quickly for him by those that are lying and stealing and cheating. We've got the lawmakers, the legislators here. Interesting, all that got vocal were the men in the past. Crowning the reading, stability, security, safety. In the immediate future, we got the female legislators. An unbalanced relationship in the external position. Contracts and agreements. Who made contracts and agreements with whom? Internally, yes, sabotage. Sabotage, abuse of power, betrayal, you name it. Secrets being bought out is hope and fear. The outcome, a lot of transformational negative headlines. Russia, and agreements made with. And Sword of Truth again. Volatile information being brought forward, and he's going to be made the offer to step down. He's not going to like it, but then we have big stick moment coming. This actually doesn't look good for Mitch. What we've got then is the GOP are then going to reap what they have sown, and it's just going to be chaotic infighting. Absolutely ghastly infighting. Those that have feathered their nests with the Nine of Pentacles are going to be in a state of anxiety because of fool's gold that they accepted that was really bad choice. And then we have my Jack Smith prosecutor card stepping in, burden at the messaging, harsh truth coming forward for them, DOJ. I am really getting, in regards to this, that they're going to do a Caesar moment on Mitch McConnell, which is going to plunge. I mean, he can't stand the guy, cannot stand him, but as an elder statesman, he's one of the few that have actually kept them in a decent sort of array, if that makes sense. So show me. I'm not going to do timing because I'm so hopeless at timing. Oh, absolutely hopeless at timing. But show me what's going to happen to the GOP. What's going to happen to the Republican Party if they stab Mitch McConnell in the back and throw him to the wolves? What's going to happen to the GOP? I've got Ted Cruz thinking he can take up the mantle. I've really got Ted Cruz thinking he can step in. Oh, it's Cruz, I see. It's not Paulie, it's not Lee. It's Cruz with that sort of 1980s scruffy beard thing that he's got going on. Show me what's going to happen to the GOP if they stab Mitch McConnell in the back and throw him to the wolves. What's going to happen to the GOP? Queen of Wands, okay. The female lawmakers, got the cat here, the all-seeing cat watching them. Also drawn to the fact that they've got the sunflower here, Ukraine. So this is the signifier of the here and now. This is the aid to Ukraine. Anxiety, the nightmare. The challenge is going to be a nightmare, okay? Yeah, literally. It's going to be seen as betrayal and stealing and divorce and as the foundation. Enter the nightmare. In the past, we've got balance, justice. Now, it's not necessarily a justice ruling, but we've got balance here. Can't stand Mitch, can't stand his policies. I don't think he won in Kentucky. You can't with 17% approval rating. But he brought some honesty and balance to the GOP in the Senate. But that's in the past. Volatile message coming forward, being brought forward, and rash action. Here's you-know-who right at the centre of it. Absolutely. Could be oligarchs as well. We're talking Project 2025, we're talking the Federalist Society, we're talking about, isn't there another one there I can't remember the name of, that sort of energy. The oligarchs pulling the strings here, trying to control politics externally, but it's not going to go down well for them. It's the Ace of Pentacles, but it is literally melting through their hands. Security, stability, their ability to function. Internally, there's some secret deals going on behind the scenes that we don't know about yet, some handshakes, hopes and fears, bringing forth a new plan. Is there hope? If you have a look at this page, look how enamored he is of the money. All eye-boggled over the money, not the responsibility of office, not the accountability to your constituents. It's the money. The outcome, how's the GOP going to go? It's not going to go well. They're going to be seen and heard for who they really are, and it's going to be a very uncomfortable position. Collective awakening, judgment, call to arms in what is being seen. Money, bribery, grifting, etc. is going to come out via a whistleblower, and it's not going to go well for them. Absolutely not going to go well. I know it's often called Trump with the king down here, but I'm really seeing it's more those who think they are in power are going to find themselves trampled underfoot as we have a unity of diversity coming out here, a unity of the people, and it's going to be okay. It's also going to be full exposure of this devil dude, and we know who he is. A lot of negative headlines coming out, and there is going to then be an offer of the best of democracy. The best of democracy and healing for the country, for the voter. The options are going to be obvious for the voter. So that I'm really getting there. They keep going on the top. They're going to reap what they sow in the face of the prosecutor, which is going to bring about a huge cleansing. They're going to be in a rush to throw each other under the bus. You name it. So, bad move, GOP. Don't know that they're listening. I doubt they are. Haven't received any hate mail recently. Yeah. If there was some advice I could give them, it would be don't do it. But in the same vein, please do it. See how it plays. Love to you all. Take care.